Hi. So it's me, Jill. I'm here in my house at, I don't know, a couple of hours into the wee hours of the morning. Just want to say Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Christmas in July. Just reviewing my life here. Turn the light on. So my new light, yay. Excuse all the nail holes in the cameras. I got a new light because I rewired my house. I got some money out of my 401k. I took a big hit. However, for the first time, I feel safe in my own home as far as the physical immediate surroundings. Previous to this wiring of my home, I lived in a fire trap, or a fire hazard, I guess. I'd like to call it a hazard, since trap is an extremely loaded word for me in many ways. My reference to the cigarettes is an inside joke about Christ consciousness and tripping on substances such as LSD and magic mushrooms. And Christmas is as loaded as it comes when it comes to Christ consciousness. So anyway, back to my history. I've been working all day, and I finally got my shit set up. Okay, so anyway, I guess I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. I'll look around while I talk about my history. What is my history? My history of my mental imbalances. My history of psychospiritual breakthroughs. The reason I'm doing this today is I finally have my computer back. My computer has been in the other room, so I never worked on it. But when I got the wiring done for my house, I am now able to, finally, I will be able to move out of this room. Thank God, look at this shit. It's so scary. This is my bed. This is, sorry, I don't have sheets on it right now because I was trying to sell it. Because I also bought myself a new bed. And that is coming. And this is my wall in my bedroom. This is above my head. So not only was I living in a fire hazard, I'm living in a place where the wall is literally falling on my head as I'm sleeping. Or that's what it feels like anyway. It wasn't a fire hazard either, but that's what it felt like. So now I feel a lot more secure in myself. And I got my computer back, which is an amazing thing. I worked on the computer for years and years. I'm an accomplished graphic designer. I worked at the Lansing State Journal for 12 years, and I got really fast at the computer. I can do incredible amounts of work. So this is my explanation to those people who are following me for why I post so much on Facebook. To me, it's a drop in the bucket what I put out there. The bucket I have in my head and in my wishes, I guess you could say, my plans for the amount of information I plan to put out on the internet pertaining to my history, which is right here. Summary of it anyway. So these are my episodes. Psychospiritual breakthroughs. Did I write that down on there? Requiring hospitalization is what it says. I wrote this a couple weeks ago, so I don't know really exactly what it says. But I do want to make this video to make it known that these are the dates that I was hospitalized. 12 times. No, 10 times. 12 times I've broken through. Psychospiritual breakthrough is what I call the episodes of mine. Traditional mainstream psychiatry calls them psychosis or psychotic events or mania or manic episodes. I've got some new words that I've been working with in the last day or so. I've been working on the page as usual. Kundalini is the first one that comes to mind. My father just mentioned glossolalia. I call it a psycho-spiritual breakthrough. There's many words. Spiritual emergency, spiritual or religious problem, hysteria, that's a classic from the 1950s, DSM. Anyhow, I'm getting off track here, so we'll get back to it because I wanted to run through these real quick, at least get the dates down, so that I can look these up in my diaries and figure out what the hell was going on in my life at these 10 events. And there's one of the 11th. That's the 11th. And then there's another one somewhere in here that I don't have the dates for yet. I have been referencing summaries, just crazy amounts of information from my history, in my diaries, in my medical records. I am overwhelmed. I need some help. I'm kind of making a push here, asking for people to donate $1 a month on my Patreon account. Even if you don't look at any of my stuff, it would be very helpful to me. It would help my self-esteem greatly. I feel like I have been, well, that's getting into digression. Let's go back to the dates. So 10/6/99 to 10/15/99. Oh, I thought it was 98 was my first episode. So there I am. Right away I have a correction to about 1 million different things I wrote on the internet. It's supposed to be 1998. 9. I wrote 98 as my first episode. Anyway, that was in Marquette. And I can't really read that, but let's see. Oh, yes. I was doing hallucinogenic mushrooms and acid. What does that first one say? LC. Crap. Yeah, look at this. I'm trying to squeeze the paper. Funny girl. Let's see what that says. Alcohol. Oh, I was doing tons of alcohol and some mushrooms. And I had a breakdown. Remember, Merry Christmas. Double. Okay. This goes back to last summer in Ontonagon when I was smoking outside, and I was smoking like 8 cigarettes at once. They were some of the cigarettes I got from my boyfriend, and they were not Victoria's Secrets, really long, skinny ones, and I had like 9 of them. And I was smoking them all at once, and everybody thought I was going to burn my house down. I was actually doing tricks, because at the time I was communicating with the ancestors from the Ojibwa Baraga area, and also the Waters Meat area, and I somehow got downloaded into my consciousness cigarette tricks from the American Indians who wanted me to remember that tobacco is the most important thing I need to focus on, in addition to all the things that I need to focus on. So the Indians were trying to tell me, don't forget, sacred pipe, blah, blah, blah. And that will come in a later video. But anyway, I smoke a lot of cigarettes. So here we are, 5/19/02. This is much easier to read. 5/23/02, because I have a light. Wow, amazing technology, I tell ya. That was in Owasso. Yeah, I remember that was scary. That was my second episode. Third episode, 8/2002. So just 3 months later, episode with no hospitalization, Lac La Belle, and that's all in my diary. 3/1/12/06 to 1/17/06. That was at Lansing, St. Lawrence Hospital. And I think, okay, that was in 2006. Okay, so this is after I went 4 years here without a hospitalization. I went 4 years. Okay, so 1/12/06. Okay, anyway, back to the fourth hospitalization. So it went from 2006 to 2012. 6 years. I didn't have any medication because I went to Dr. Ronald Bradley in Okemos. He is the developer of Chantix, and he said, I am substance-induced psychotic disorder, not bipolar. So I got off of all the meds. And I had 6 successful years with no medications, no drugs, no neurotoxic drugs, neurotoxic brain disabling drugs. Okay, number 5. Well, anyway, 4/6/2012. Okay, that was funny. Yeah, 4/9/2012. That was when I ran out of the hospital, I think, and down to the local Quality Dairy to buy some cigarettes because they didn't allow me to smoke in the hospital. So I'm having an extra for that right now. That time I was locked up in Sparrow. And it was brought on by the Adipex. The Adipex, okay, so 6 years. Adipex, 2012. Started taking a drug called Adipex. My doctor, who knew I had a history of substance-induced psychotic disorder and bipolar, she knew that. She prescribed me Adipex because I asked her for it. I thought, I have to lose some weight. I am 250 pounds. Pictures to come. And that Adipex spiraled me into an episode, a psychospiritual breakthrough. Okay, so 12/26/2012 to 12/27/2012. That's a 1-day hospitalization. Oh, yeah, that was great. Sault Ste. Marie War Memorial. That was Christmas. Oh, God, I forgot about that. That was terrible. I'm so sorry. My family, they must just be like, what in the hell? Well, hopefully answers are coming soon. I'm reviewing all my shit, so yeah, I'll fill you in as I come along here. 7/8/2013. 7/11/2013. I was in the Marquette Psych Ward, and that was, oh my God, this was the worst one. Okay, so that was homeopathy. I started doing these homeopathy pills after I got out of the hospital on 7/11. I went home, did these homeopathy pills given to me by a local lady here in the Keweenaw Peninsula of the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Hold on here, I gotta put one of my cigarettes out. Yeah, Jesus Christ, who smokes 2 cigarettes at once? Well, I don't know, but I smoked 9 cigarettes last summer. Nobody seemed to think that was very wise, but I did it, and I'm pretty sure I just smoked 2 in a row at the same time because I have a lot of stress today. I did some things today that I felt very nervous about. Okay, so 12/5/2016 to 12/20. I'm missing him. Okay, we got to go back to number 7. Number 7. 11/1/16 to 11/13/16. Sault Ste. Marie War Memorial again. Okay, this is what started the AOT. Assisted Outpatient Treatment, also known as CTO, Community Treatment Order. AOT, CTO. I got those terms screwed up many times in the last 4 years of doing Coalition. Hashtag CTEFPD. So, the baclofen and prednisone that was given to me by Dr. Jennifer Weaver here in Ontonagon, Michigan, spiraled me into the second psychosis a month later, looks like to the day, 12/5/16 to 12/20/16. Well, no, that as soon as I took that on 11/11, I was messed up and yeah, pretty much, yeah. Spiraled me into psychosis that caused the AOT. So the baclofen and the prednisone was the direct cause. I've got some stars here for my lawyer to highlight the fact that Dr. Jennifer Weaver's prescription of baclofen and prednisone were the direct result, or the AOT was the direct result of those drugs that she gave me. Spiraled me into the episode landing me in Sault Ste. Marie War Memorial. Basically, Toby Watson's report also concluded that the baclofen and the prednisone can cause psychosis. Really? Good thing I'm studying anti-psychiatry because I would have never known that. So my AOT was caused by Dr. Jennifer Weaver here in Ontonagon. Well, that's interesting because on my police record notes, I believe it was Dr. Jennifer Weaver's brother, husband, somebody called the police when I went crazy last summer in 2019. But I haven't even gotten to that point yet. So anyway, 4/24/19. Am I skipping ahead again? Okay, 12/5/16 to 12/20/16. Sault Ste. Marie War Memorial caused the AOT. Okay, so I got out of the hospital. That was December. And that was 2016. And I was injected after that hospital stay for 9 months with Abilify injections into my hip. That was rape for sure. Hashtag rape. Torture. Hashtag torture. It was, and yeah. So that's my, yeah, I've been tortured and I've been raped because of Jennifer Weaver. No, I don't want to name names or anything, you know, but she is a doctor here at the public hospital on Ontonagon Aspirus. And I left her. I left her and found another doctor after this happened because I didn't trust her anymore. Gee, I wonder why. Okay, so 4/24 to 2019, so 3 years later. Actually 2 years almost, 2 years and 4 months it looks like. This was last summer. War Memorial Hospital, 4/24 to 5/21. And yes, I was tortured there. I was held down. No, I wasn't held down. I was forced to take the drugs or get injected. It was one or the other. And I was locked up in a psych ward. So there was no choosing anything but one or the other. So I left that hospital with more drugs. No AOT. However, when I got out, I continued to lose it. Ended up in Marquette on 7/25 from 7/25 to 8/12. And so that was the public breakthrough was between those two dates last summer. I was basically out in my yard. And I was protesting. For people who don't know me, these are some of the things that I do, or did, or have done. And I guess this would be a record of some sort. Sorry, I don't normally swear in public, but I've had to make it known that I'm trying to emphasize my points. So, am I crazy? I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. And I'm hoping other people who know me can help. I contend that I am an extremely busy person. And I have great empathy. And I'm a human being. Merry Christmas. In July.